Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. And it's a beautiful Sunday. As you see, the sun is actually out on Sunday. Shut the door there just in case the dogs start barking or wrestling. We got Red Squirrel in the house. Oi, oi, Pops. Oi, oi, Red Squirrel. Good to see you, as always. Let's see. Got a little message here. Let's see if I can find it. It just popped up. I don't know if I want to show it on screen because it's our dev. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff happening today. A lot of cool stuff happening in crypto, and especially in our little ecosystem, our little space cult universe here, right? So, anyways, yeah. No, it wasn't there. It must have been. Oh, I know where it is. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I thought I was sharing the screen for a second. Duh. Okay, cool. Here we go. Okay, cool. And also, the evil address maintenance schedule is different than the darker paper. Boom. Cool. Apologize when I'm sending a couple messages. I actually should tell everyone that we're live on Twitter as well. Oh, messages piling in here. So this is what we didn't figure out on. I was assuming that we would have front running on the dump, and we ended up getting front ran on the buy in here recently. We just pumped this out here. We're live. Share this out on social media, on Twitter, Telegram, and I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this link in Telegram and on on Twitter. There we go. So it's in the comments on Twitter, and then I'm going to go put it in our Telegram really quick too as well. So you guys will can catch up on that as well. Here we go. So not sure if you guys have been watching the chart or watching the evil address, but things are hitting up quite a bit. It's being a Sunday. I mean, obviously we're not going to get any news from the SEC today. You've been busy this morning. Cuatro Cinco, Trevor Hansen's in the house. 5555. Good to see you. Good morning, afternoon. Wherever you're at. Good night. It's like noonish here. It's a special day for us, but yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to obviously share screen. We should have, feel free to join with the link that we put out there. In fact, I should also put the link in the no permissions group because we have a group over there that's dedicated to anti-gravity. So, and then we'll go over and I'll show you guys what I've been seeing on the chart, what I've been seeing in the with the evil address minting and the treasury, because those are also very, very interesting what's going on there. There it is. There's no permissions. Yep, gold, anti-gravity, boom. 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 All right, so now it's in both of those. Nuts has been pulling dark up nicely. Thank you. You are welcome. I'm glad that we could do that. I'm glad that that's working out. In fact, I want to check that chart out right here. Dark Nuts on Dex Screener. Dark Gelato. Oh, yeah. So we got a bunch more liquidity in Dark and Gelato. Yesterday, we got a new pair of Queen 2 that has about 20K of liquidity in it. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Some of the stuff was put in kind of at the bottom last night after that dip up. If I'm looking at, ooh, that's a tasty freaking candle right there on Dark and Nuts. Holy cow. Yeah. Thanks, Red Squirrel, for pulling us up by the nuts. Very cool. Very cool. There we go. For a keeper, mint, evil address, way, lowest, and the new keeper. Cool. So yeah, we're just getting some updates from our devs, working on stuff, fixing stuff on the website as we go. As you can see, we've got the paid button is still on the lottery page, so that needs to be pumped up. But yeah, let me share my screen here. And like I said, the link to join is on Twitter and on Telegram. So jump in and ask any questions or just hang out. We're going to go through all these things as quickly as possible, actually. I like it when I can just stream on Twitter and play some music or whatnot. I don't have to worry so much about getting copyright struck. But we had 87,000 dark in the treasury at the end of the last journey, and now we're up to 137. So people have been over here hitting the mint button for the evil address. I think I'm still connected to Meta. I'm not a fan of Meta, so let's connect here with our Rabby instead. Excuse me. It's weird. I've actually tried minting from the same address from the two different wallets. I'll pay less gas with Rabby and they'll go through faster. I'll pay more gas with MetaMask and it doesn't go through. So wherever MetaMask is like talking to the blockchain or figuring out the gas, it's just not working. We're going to go for fast as 96 cents right here. So I'll just sign it, confirm it. And then, like I said, Rabby's a lot faster, but we'll see a little, mint successful up here. Oh, that was a good sound. But we'll see mint successful up here, and then that will add another 100 tokens to the lottery every time you do that, and it adds 70. No, shoot, what would it be? 100 there, 15 there. 800. What's 800 minus 15? 885, 785. So it puts 785 tokens in the treasury every time you hit this button, and it puts 100 tokens in the lottery. So the lottery's beefing up to 13K. So we're almost up to our last big payout from the first journey right here. And then, like I said, these paids are going to disappear and show up when they get paid. So ignore these paids. These have not been paid out. And we still have 21 days. Basically almost 21 days until the next lottery. So right around this time at 11:22 UTC, you're going to have the 11 and the 22 payouts, which is kind of cool. So yeah, this is pumping up. The jackpot's doing nicely. The treasury's bulking up. Let's see how many active fuel cells we have. We have 182,861 fuel cells. We're going to have to get to, let's see, we had 116,500 and something. I'm just going to say 500 to keep the math easy. So we would need about 233,000 fuel cells active in this first mint. to mint more fuel cells. Like this is the break-even point. At this point, we're tying the last one, and then any more in this, and we'll be breaking this one, which I truly believe we're going to be breaking the active fuel cells from the first one. First one was, and actually, shoot, there was like 5,000 of those first fuel cells were minted and airdropped. So that's not too bad. So go ahead and hit the evil address. Go ahead and mint some. Let's see, did that one? I think that one already went through. Yeah, so now it's a buck. We'll sign and confirm that one. And we'll just keep minting. And you guys can do this too, obviously. But shout out to Korean Investor. Korean Investor asked me in Telegram if, what's the whole point of what's the benefit to us? And I was like, well, it pumps up the treasury and it pumps up the lottery. And if you're in our Telegram and you've been reading some of the alpha that's being spilled, the tea that's being spilled, some of the secrets are being spilled in some of our Telegram. So go to our Telegram and look up Carpe Diem. It's SILI, Sealy, and then Diem. He's the founder of Carpe Diem, a very cool project I interviewed about a year ago. And he was the one that actually dug into the code and was like, guys, do you know you can do this with the code? And we're like, oh, we haven't told people that. I keep Ravi on instant most of the time. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to save a couple pennies here and there, but yeah, that's true. So we got that. Check out the chart. This is something that a lot of people are sleeping on. We got our MACD cross here on the bottom. We crossed over on the MACD. And like I said, I was expecting a front run of the dump and for this to go a lot further. But by the time we got to our third lottery, most people that wanted to dump and get out were out. And the market, the pulse chain market, our ecosystem network, it kind of, it's been getting a nice little uptick too. So the price went from 12.12 to 36-ish, around 36, 37 bucks-ish right now. That's not a bad bounce. And of course, we got the bull icon right here for it. And then we got the first bear. This is in that 21 days. 21 days. So here in 21 days from now, you guys will have your first lottery payout. That's going to happen right around the 2nd of February, I believe. So let's actually do a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be the 3rd. It might be 2, 3. But either way, it's right around here, right around the 2nd or 3rd of February is going to be our first lottery dump. Or possible dump. There's a chance that tokens may hit the market if people sell them, and there's a chance that might not dip if they hang on to them for the next journey. And then, of course, 11 days later, we have the medium, and then the biggest payout is going to be right around the 24th of February. Let's see, it's 21. What's 23 plus 33? Oh, it's in the next month. It's in March. No, it's in February. I can't be right. Oh, I guess it would be 22 days. That'd be 25. So really, this is the 2nd or 3rd. I'm always because of UTC, I'm always a day off. So I've had to scoot these guys over a little bit. But we got this bull right here that's doing pretty okay. It's almost like this chart can tell the future, folks. This one mirrors, obviously, the Pulse and Hex and the RH Core Coin chart. But with its dumps and its FUD. But this is quite interesting. We'll see how high the price of DART goes during this minting phase, while people are all getting in for the next lotteries and the next payout with the treasury that's going to happen alongside with the biggest lottery payout. So on the last day of the journey, you get the biggest lottery payout, but you also get the treasury payout, the drip from the treasury, as we like to call it, because it's just a drip right now. So this will be the first day that J2 gets paid from the treasury. And then J1, the first journey, they got paid right here, just a drip. And they're going to get paid again every 45 days, basically forever. So anyways, this is really cool, and it's crossed, so that's a really good sign right there. The MACD is crossing. I might end up taking a screenshot of this, posting it to Twitter, and letting people know that things could get silly in the next 11 days, especially if we get some good news about Richard Hart in the next week. Then things could go bananas. Or if just some people come in and learn about dark, there might be some stuff going on social media about dark tomorrow, just saying. So I think people understand, like obviously the people that bought 1212 understand the game, but I think a lot of people that are buying today are picking up what they can before any news or social media catches fire this week. So interesting, very, very interesting. A lot of people are saying we're hoping to hear from the SEC in the next week or two. So that would be right about here, this area right here. Smo Spiders in the house, kicking back with the sunglasses. I think that J2 Bull will be off the page. I think that might be true too. I don't know so much about price, because price is definitely got a lot of room to run, as we saw with KRJ's TA that he did for this right here and posted on Twitter. He said that like our bottom was like the bottom target was like $30. We're at 36, and then the top target was 164, but it's gone up since this movement, because this movement affects the Fibonacci's. So anyways, it's quite interesting. So I don't know about the price, where the price is going to go for sure. Obviously, no one knows, but one thing I can say, like I said before, is I believe that there will be more fuel cells minted in J2 than there were in J1. So, because we've got, we got 60,000 coming in from the evil address, right? So we can mint this. This is going to put about 60,000 here, and then I've already seen another one of the bigger addresses. Gas balance is not enough. I don't have enough gas. I don't have 93 cents. $100, $1.05. I don't have $1.05 of pulse in here, people. I can't afford it. Can't afford it in this wallet. I'll have to recharge it, get some here. Let's reject it for now. But yeah, we'll be pumping this up, obviously. And like I said, we'll probably be seeing some more stuff on Twitter from people about dark matter this next week, I think. And I think it's just a matter of time before our name goes out of our community and reaches a bunch more hexagons like PTGC. So PTGC has performed so well that it's just been undeniable. Like you have even Hexo breathed it out of his lips, which means he probably got permission from Daddy to do that. But I'm just saying that PTGC is the biggest community right now of the tax tokens, and that way of using the bots and using buys and sells to pump your price and shrink your supply. The other community that I'm really into, besides PTGC, I love PTGC, but also the community of, let me pull it up right here. Has this got our liquidity? Yeah, this has got our liquidity. If you'll notice, we're sitting at about 31K liquidity in the 2FUX pool, 7 liquidity in Dark and Pulse. We got 24 liquidity with Dark and X. X is doing good. And Queen 2, 24 grand of liquidity just popped up on that one. Dark and Nope, we got 13 grand, 11 grand liquidity there. But this gelato right here, gelato was only like it was 3 grand of liquidity at the beginning. And then when the price fell down, it was like $1,000 of liquidity. So it looks like another 10 grand of liquidity is bouncing here in the gelato pair. And shout out to Chris Corrigal over there at Gelato. They're working very hard to build their own community and grow their community. And I just like a lot of the mechanics over there and some of the cool stuff that they've added. So definitely check that out. I like Gelato. It's all about community, folks. It's all about community. If you don't have a community that believes in your token won't have value. That's it. You guys are the best community, hands down, in crypto. Like, I'll put you guys up against any community out there. Okay. But these protocols, like there's a protocol that will not be named because it's not on Pulse Chain, but there's a protocol that will not be named, and there's like 48 projects stacked on top, built on top of it. We'll just say stacked on top of it. The problem with that was that there weren't 48 communities stacked on top of the original community. And the original community, I mean, the original community, a lot of the money and energy and innovation came from the Hexicans, and it came from Pulse Chain. So that's what I'm talking about. Is like you can have the best tech and the best game theory on earth, but if you don't bring people to the party, and if they don't want to stay and bring their money and excitement and energy with them, you got nothing. I mean, your dollar, your money is only worth what people think it's worth. So your value of your token is directly correlated with your community. We got Mobius in the house. Let's go, Mobius. Good to see you, man. Bright Light, what up? Good to see you, Bright Light. Yeah. Let's see. What have I gone over so far? So I went over the evil address minting. I went over the fact that the treasury is pumping here. We went over the fact that the lottery is refilling right here. It's getting closer to the almost 14 grand that were in the final payout of last time. So this means that we have at least 40% more to go once we hit this, just to match the last lottery drawings from J1. And then we've got this. This is updating very, very slowly, but it is updating. As you can see, we had 58% in the evil address. Now it's down to 54. We also had 87,000 in the treasury. Now we have 141,000 in the treasury. Oh, wait, I take that back. I apologize. This is the mystery box. So the mystery box has 14%, and the treasury is up. This says it's 127, but as you can see, if you check the website, it's actually 138. So again, like, this page is not the quickest at updating, but over time you'll see it update. You'll see the treasury start to gain. I think that the treasury could very well pass the mystery box for the number 2 spot on this journey. I think that's very possible. Also, you got this whale just hanging out here, just doing his thing. Then you got the lottery, which has not been, like, a bunch of this has not been scraped from the first drawing. So in order to see the difference, you've got to go to the webpage, but the website. But this right here, if there's another, what would that be? What would that be? We got 183,000 right now. Let's jump on that. 183 thou minus the 116.5 that we had in Journey 1. So we got 66,000 that have been minted. And like I said, one of the bigger wallets has already minted 22,000, and we have 60,000. So that would be 82,000 that are going to be minted just by hitting the evil address mint. And yeah, so we got another 20, almost 20,000 to mint out of the evil address. Plus, we have not seen some of the whales mint yet. So I think the whales are kind of standing back and seeing how many fuel cells they have to mint to get a good portion of the lottery and a good portion of the treasury. They're quite smart the whales play in this game. They've been doing really good holding up the price, and really I think they're buying some of these dips, to be honest. What up, Smo Spider? Howdy, Steve Stash. Who's Maddie? Clown face. Yeah, no coffee, no half and half. Dude, yeah, no, I usually have those things when I jump on here, but I actually drank some apple cider vinegar to get feeling better this morning, and that stuff is disgusting. Yeah, that and lemon juice. And I made the family some eggs, but yeah, well, keep a close eye on these top. Look at how the difference in just the top 1, 2, 3, the top 6. Just look at the top 6, and it's insane. I mean, 3 of these are smart contracts. One of this is the mystery box right here. This is a big ass whale right here chilling out. And then, you got this guy that's chopped up. You've got the Firewell, and you got Randy Halarski. And then, wow, this person right here is 2028. This person has a bunch right here. And I think I saw them jump into the minting. So if we peep this address right here on Pulse Market, we'll probably see some fuel cells there. A lot of these people here are my onboards, and they come over and we talk about strategy. How much do you want to mint, and how many journeys, at what price do you want to sell, at what price do you want to buy? Just a lot of cool game theory with these guys right here. I think I know just about all of these guys. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I do. And then, yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of these people also jump in the game because they have enough to really mint and make a difference and get a really good shot of buying, of winning the lottery, I should say. So there you go. Drink in hot like tea. So you're telling me to not only just drink the apple cider vinegar, which just makes you gag, and the burps just make you gag again, but you're saying drink in hot like tea. So you're saying do it like a hot toddy? I'll try it. I'll do the hot. I'll try the hot. It can't be any worse, man. It's apple cider vinegar will curl your freaking ears, man. Okay, cool. So we've gone over. Here's the minting window. You guys have 9 days and 20 hours. Let me refresh this just to make sure. 9 days, 20 hours to mint, and 20 and a half hours to mint your J2 fuel cells. And like I said, I think this is going to climb up ridiculously, especially because our gas fees have been nice and low here. They're climbing a little bit this weekend, but they've been pretty low this weekend. And so this has been really nice. A lot of people are getting a good deal on gas, minting their fuel cells, and also buying. And then, like I said, if you look at our cute little chart with the animals, I went live and we've sold down by $1. We're down to $35 right now. But there's a lot of room to run until we hit the tail over here, right? And like I said, if that MACD is any indication of what was here before, I mean, if we had some average that showed you the MACD here, it would have like started going up and then crossed. It would have crossed right about here. This is where it would have crossed, is right here. It would have started crossing and going down here, and then boom, we have another cross going up. So it's going to be really interesting to see the 45-day pattern on the MACD as this thing gets going. All right. It looks like we have someone in the green room, but I'm not sure if it's really them. So let's kill that one right here. Have these guys to stage only for 2 weeks. Yep. Hey, what's up? We got Hexius in the house. Hexius, you're sideways. How you doing? I can't hear you. Now my speaker's on.
Oh, no, you're good.
There you go.
My little one is on one today, and he's using my streaming device, and so I'm on the phone today. He's supposed to be asleep, but it didn't work.
Cool. Cool. We got about.
Did you think I was Trump in the back? Is that who you thought I was because of the
No, I didn't
my
know for sure.
avatar?
I thought I saw the evil address's face for a second. So I was like, is the evil address
Dude,
showing
we're
up
seeing
to tell us
things.
they're not happy about that button?
Dude, I'm expecting to hear something from them very
Yeah.
soon.
And shout out to Silly Carpe Diem in Telegram. They pointed out because
Yes.
I was under the impression that the evil address was minting all but one. But if you
Right.
look at the code, there's 350 left over when he's done.
What?
Yeah, it's not minting all of them according to the code. He looked at the code. He's like, well, actually, it's minting. It's almost minting all, but there's still 350 not minted. So
So where is the
send that off
schedule
to our
off?
dev.
Where
Well,
is the
it's just
schedule off?
I don't know. But there should be 350 more mints in that one. So
Silly, if you're willing to look at the darker paper and the second table, which shows the evil addresses minting schedule, it would be interesting to see
yeah,
where you see the errors in that. Like meaning if it's if 350 is if the last mint is 350 short, or if it's like a gradual, like 10, 10 per journey.
well, he actually sent me the code table. So he's like the table in the code doesn't match your darker paper. So here's the table in the code. I'm going to drag this over to this screen if I can. I'm just going to have to drag Telegram over here. So if you come over here, check out, this is our Telegram. This is the table right here. And so it's off just a little bit from, see, instead of 365, it's 334. So it's off by a few tokens each time. And if you add it all up, it equals 64,950. So that's 350.
Update that then.
So we still got about 350. So I mentioned that in our chat, in our Telegram.
Well, that just means he's going to find another way to get. Well, he's a smart contract, but another way to suck up those fuel cells. Because I know this guy talks trash on our market things that we talked about. He's like, you guys talking about these markets and these prices. You guys don't see the bigger picture.
Yeah, well, I was telling people I expected the front running on the selling. I wasn't expecting front running on buying.
Right.
Mobius says, wife got on me for taking too much apple cider vinegar. No more than 1 tablespoon at a time. Makes it go down much easier. I was doing a shot glass full each time. Yeah, see, I took about a shot glass, 2 or 3 ounces this morning with some lemon juice and some water. And oh man, that was not working out very well. It kind of put me on the couch for a bit because I was like, whoa, balance is a virtue. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I was just talking about the chart here, how they kind of front ran the dump right here, and then our whole ecosystem's got a little tick up, but we've got a nice tick up right here at $35. We'll see how far it goes up, and then we'll see in the next 11 days. I don't think people are ready for how many fuel cells are going to be minted in the second journey. So here we have 5 fuel cells in this wallet, but we have 183,361 that are going to be fighting for the treasury yield. And here's a treasury yield that obviously was paid out to the first group. So yeah, that's freaking awesome. Let me add you again. Make sure you're not got those.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I've seen the apple cider vinegar. I was hearing.
And then we got the cross on the MACD. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw. I was watching that in the back in the green room.
Crossing the MACD. We got 11 days to run, and I think we're going to get some good news, not just about dark this week, but I think we're also going to get some good news about Pulse Chain.
Yeah, I'm hoping
about Richard Hart.
Indeed.
So that's pretty dang cool.
Indeed, baby.
The Pulse Chain scanner is not updating as fast as it should, but it is updating. And as you can see, the treasury is starting to gain on the mystery box.
It's starting to bloat, baby.
and this one's losing, tokens every minute, every journey. So eventually the evil address will be, down here around the 350s. If we mint all but 350, it'll be right down here with these liquidity providers
with a mad amount of fuel cells.
Yeah, and then it's still reading 24,000 tokens in the lottery, which 13,000 of those are what's been minted for this thing, but the rest of those are all unscraped. I think mostly they're unscraped by the evil address.
Yep. Interesting. Evil address isn't scraping, huh?
That doesn't seem to. It looks like they're all in there air marked, And actually, I think a lot of the airdroppers haven't scraped because they don't know that they have fuel cells and they don't know they won the lottery yet.
Dude, listen to this. I talked to someone from last night that was an airdrop holder.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the 2 fuel cells that were airdropped, one hit the bigger and one hit the biggest. What are the odds of that, dude?
Both of their airdropped fuel cells won.
Yep.
They got 10 more dark.
Yep.
By doing absolutely nothing but sharing their address with, Randy Hilarski or the Forge or somebody.
Yep. Exactly.
That's bananas. That's bonkers.
I know, but they instantly rolled half of them, and they're probably going to roll the rest. But they were just wanting to, understand the system a bit better.
Yeah, the founder of Dark going to be pissed when he sees these green candles.
Well, during the mint, people are wanting to get into Journey 2, right? So
yeah. Well, I figured people would dump Friday, Saturday, and maybe today. Like I figured people would be taking their profits.
True.
They'd be checking the lottery the next day or the next day. And on the weekend, weekends is when a lot of guys do their crypto because they're like, oh, I got a couple hours. I can go check up on all my projects and all my bags.
Yeah.
And so I just thought people would be there. But instead of coming in and dumping on a Sunday, they've been pumping on a Sunday. So
what's going on?
Not bad. Just starting sooner than I thought it would. I expected it to pump. Possibly during this bull. I mean, that's why there's a picture of a bull. But I didn't expect it to reject the dump so strongly right here.
Maybe there are some smart people that have been listening and they're like, you know what? Why do I want to sell when I can literally have a J2 fuel cell?
Yeah.
I mean, smart thinking. Been trained well.
Yeah, trained really well. There's a lot of really, really smart people in our Telegram that are catching things all the time. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that. Or I thought that was this way. And they're like, nope, here's the code. And I'm like, geez, these guys are brainiacs.
We got the best community there is, man. I'm telling you. Amongst the smartest people in crypto, we've got the smartest. We've got the smartest already just from being in the Pulse Chain Hex ecosystem. We've got creme de la creme, dude.
Yeah. Has the evil address scraped yet? No, it hasn't.
And that's very interesting. You need to talk to the hack crew to see if there.
You would think that it would scrape sometime in the next 11 days and either mint or just have that powder, dry powder.
Right.
But it hasn't. When do the J2 fuel cells cell art get updated? That's a great question. I actually have some replies from our dev in our Slack.
Yep.
And in fact, our dev is asking what the darker paper says. Oh, and we didn't change the darker paper when we updated it, so it still says 30, 90 days and 9.5 years.
What?
That's where it's getting it from. Is from the website.
We've been wondering this whole time where it was getting that from, dude. We combed through that thing.
Yeah, we should probably just take that one down.
I can change it, dude. I did that all on this device, I believe. Or no, it was on my other MacBook.
Yeah, it's still
that upstairs when I'm upstairs.
Yeah, it's still saying. So if you go here to the dark paper, I was noticing because I showed this to somebody that was over hanging out last night. I was showing them where they can check out the dark paper and the videos. And I was rolling down here and I was like, yeah, tokenomics, fixed supply. And then I noticed right here, limited minting windows. And it's 30 days to mint, 15
so
days for each,
paper.
9.5 years.
Yes, not the darker, but the dark.
Yeah, the dark paper still has incorrect information on our timeline. And then look, the Rapture talks about happening in 9.5 years as well. So this is where the AI has been picking it up.
That makes sense.
For all our stuff we've been working on.
How do people know the way it was built in the first place?
How do they what?
We were wondering, like, how do all these people that are like doing content know it was originally 9.5 years? You know?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. That makes sense. We'll get that polished up.
Oh, look at this. So because I bought and mint another dark and a fuel cell on here, I finally got to 618. I went up 145.
Damn,
I was like
dude.
160. So this little test account, this little promo account, what's it called when they demo? This is a demo account right here.
Yeah.
It's moving up the ranks pretty nice, which is kind of fun. And then you see Randy's still sitting on top of the pile, killing it.
Boss, man. He's the boss.
He's taken over the biggest whale. So here's the biggest whale by dark.
Yeah.
And the biggest whale hasn't minted yet. Like it's like sitting and watching and thinking about strategy and when to come in, when to swing into the game. And then we have this whale right here that's minted quite a bit, which we think so. Oh, look at this. Someone just minted for the evil address again.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Boom. 500 more. So 100 going into the lottery and 485 going, no, not 485, 385 going into the treasury, and then 15 making their way to the mystery box, keep the lights on, keep things going, you know.
Yep.
And speaking of people in the top here, I thought I saw the mystery box up here somewhere, but it's not in the top 5. So, oh, here's the evil address. So the evil address is sitting at number 4. So, I mean,
dude,
you don't have to worry about.
He needs to not be able to be on that point. His rank needs to, no matter what, be like, it just needs to say evil address instead of what his rank is.
Yeah.
He should not get points.
Checking the greenhouse. Patrick is Kool-Aid. Oh, you think that Patrick asked?
Oh, interesting.
Maybe. I mean, I've been getting some book reviews from Patrick and from CryptoCat 46. Patrick actually has read the entire book.
Is Patrick Kool-Aid, dude?
I don't think he is, because I've mailed swag to Patrick. In fact, Patrick's is getting one of these badass posters here.
Damn straight he is. He weaseled that one out, didn't he?
Very few people have earned the first Journey poster, like hit that level on the ranks to get the poster, and he was like saying, he said, don't assume anything. You have the reply guys, and then you have the yeah guys.
Dude, Patrick really weaseled that poster out, didn't he?
He got me. He didn't tell me he finished
the book until
he got me to promise to send the poster to people that finished the book of the first Journey.
Yeah, he caught you in a weak moment.
Yeah. Probably not. Kool-Aid is not that smooth.
Oh, shots fired.
Boom. Going crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on. I've been people in Twitter like attacking me for being with the King Pooey group or being with Fast Abdul. People claiming that, you know, these guys are out rugging and pulling and scamming people. And I'm like, listen, I've had nothing but great interactions with the King Pooey group and Vets and Crypto Compassion and Fast Abdul.
They haven't done any rugs.
The other person they lump them in with is Hexy Bastard, but I haven't done any business with Hexy Bastard. I've seen him a couple times, you know, at Hex events, but I really haven't hung out with him or done any business with him or any crypto with him. Yeah, shout out.
Is this en masse? Like, is this a lot of people saying that stuff? I mean, it sounds like
well, there's one troll, but I think there's a group of discontents and malcontents that are, I'm not going to mention the sub community they're part of because I don't want to piss people off.
Right.
but there's a group of people out there that seem to like be the first people to like throw mud and start drama on Twitter. And
were they
so
saying anything about dark, or were they just like warning you about being like, hey, you're associating with certain people?
Well, I get these silly tweets like, what do you think about these people ripping off all these people over here? And I'm like, I don't have any knowledge of that.
Right.
First
I'm
of
not
all.
part of those projects.
Second of all, if you got evidence, come on stream and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
This is a truth. This is a beacon of truth here.
Yeah, ignore the trolls. They're a loud but tiny minority of losers. And you know what? Trolls and haters are telling you you're going in the right direction. Kind of like a video game. When you're headed towards the final boss, things get tougher.
Yep.
And when you're headed away from it, it gets easier. Drama.
Like on good old Zelda, dude. I'd always know that I was going the wrong way on Zelda when I didn't see bad guys trying to jump out of those bushes to try to kill me. I'm not meaning the old school Zelda, dude.
Oh yeah, the NES
Zelda. Yeah.
That's bananas.
Dude, I have so many wild memories on Zelda. But anyway, that's a later topic. That was a good game.
Yeah, I was mentioning to people that I think this is nowhere close to what we're going to get when we're done with this minting window.
Oh, nowhere near.
I believe minting window 2 is going to be the highest minted window in the whole game.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Jump in the shower.
I would certainly imagine.
So.
Are you streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What up, Jamie?
Hey.
No, my camera's on. You can come closer. What were you saying?
No, I'm tired. Taylor wants to come. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have something for him? Because they only have room for 2, remember?
We can drop him off at the 1 and then pick him back up.
Okay. Yeah, we a little announcement today. Today's my anniversary.
Oh, no shit. Happy anniversary, y'all.
Yeah. So after the stream, we're going to take off and go have some fun. But that's what she was just coming and talking about. Believe in yourself. What's up with the happy bananas? Well, I think believe in yourself is a little excited today.
He's a little excited, yeah.
Excuse me. There's really not a lot else to go over other than, of course, we got our Telegram. You guys are in our Telegram. Most of you guys are already in our Telegram, but if you're not already, jump into our Telegram. And we've got memes where you can make points and make money. Get some dark and get some points for your memes. Some very funny memes here that are being thrown together. Some really crazy AI videos made by Red Squirrel that we've been able to share a couple of them. But there's Nut Vengeance, which you guys can check out, a space opera, which is a fan fiction spinoff. And then you got the prologue to Rings of the Reich, a space opera prologue. Just a lot of goofy stuff in there. And then, of course, Rings of Dust. Look at this. CryptoCat just added 24 and 25 to claiming it. So basically, he's going to be done running through the book as well.
Dude,
right here.
love it.
CryptoCat
Love it.
is going to get, close to 30,000 collective points and 3 dark for ripping through the entire book and sending out the reviews to me in DM. So shout out to these guys in the book. And of course you got the submissions for art, which at first here's some copies of what have been tweeted out, but we're doing this one on Twitter. So you tweet your submission and then you write down this information, you tag us, and the top 10 finalists get 10,000 collective points and 1 dark token. And the winner, which is Red Squirrel for this one that we're updating the picture on, the winner gets 1,000,000 points and 10 dark. Which, today's a few $100, but it'll be interesting to see what it is in the future.
Dude, that's the steal, bro, dude. Listen,
yeah.
a lot of people in a lot of projects, dude, people are lucky to enter with even a few $100s of position. Much less someone literally getting to read a book and getting it's crazy, dude. This is the ecosystem to be part of, man. Hands down.
Happy anniversary, Chris. Thank you very much. I totally agree with that.
Hands down, dude. That's crazy, dude. Like, guarantee you there's many of you in here that have small $300 positions in other projects, and all you gotta do is, you finish, or you get you get your image selected, you do an image, and shit, dude, you got 10 dark. That's nuts.
Thank you very much, Bo Spider, for the congratulations. Have a good anniversary dinner, you bet. Happy anniversary. I heard you both say bananas. So happy anniversary, Fried Banana Day. It's bananas. Okay, I thought he was just excited.
Dude, I'm gonna give
About
him
what
a
was
banana.
going on.
Anyone? Do you remember Mitch Hedberg, dude? One of the best comedians ever. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
But,
I
dude,
like it a lot.
Oh, he had some of the best jokes. But I remember he'd be like, somebody asked me. He's always that like it's like that drug stoner humor. But he's like,
Yeah.
somebody asked me if I wanted a frozen banana. I said no, but I wanted a regular banana later. So yeah. He's so funny.
I love that one. I love where he says, you know, like you can't break escalators because if escalators are broken, they just turn into stairs.
Exactly, dude. And dude, then the one where he goes, never wave to somebody you don't know, because what if they don't have an arm? They're gonna think you're cocky. Like, hey, look what I got, motherfucker. I'm gonna go. This thing's useful. I'm gonna go pick something up.
Yeah, he was bananas. And the funny thing is he's one of those people he didn't ever went into recovery.
Right.
Like people are like, you've got a problem, we want to save you. And he kept saying, I don't want to be saved. I just want to just run this thing into the ground. And he did.
He did,
unfortunately,
bro. Unfortunately, dude, he was a comic genius, man. He was ahead of his time, dude. Like that dude. Imagine that dude on Shorts or on TikTok, dude. With just those little one-liners, bro. Each one would have millions of views.
Yeah, very, very good. I like Anthony Jeselnik and the car guy. What's his name? Something Car.
I don't know if I know who that is.
They're both on Netflix, but they got really good one-liners. Really funny one-liners. But yeah, check those guys out. I just can't. There's something about this chart that I'm like, there's something I can't put my finger on. It's not the cross. It's definitely this crazy hammer. This is an insane hammer right here. And then we're going up. But tomorrow I know there's some good news coming out about dark tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled to Twitter and whatnot. So we got some good news coming out tomorrow for us. But a lot of people are calling the next 2 weeks for SEC dismissal announcement.
So wait, is that true that Trump hired Richard's attorneys, or just the same firm, or what?
I don't know if they hired the same ones or what, but you know, obviously there's a lot of positive tweets about Richard Hart, and the other part that I really liked, I believe it was Nuclear Herbs that posted this. Mm-hmm. They're like, these lawyers are so high up on the status list, like prestige.
Yes.
Like they value their name over money. Like $1 million to these lawyers doesn't mean anything.
No.
They're very successful people. So why would they take on someone who has a bad name, who's guilty, who's going to tarnish their reputation? They wouldn't do that. So the fact that they accepted Richard on as a client shows that they believe he's innocent too.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And a lot of sometimes they'll attorneys will take cases because they're like landmark cases or there's something new, and they find a reason to. But again, it's like we know how big this case is, but if they thought he was a slime ball, they definitely wouldn't take these cases. I mean, their client list is a big deal to them, you know.
Yeah, and it might have just been coincidence, but this 50-day chart, you know, lined up perfectly with the Pulse ecosystem.
I know.
Perfectly with the overall chart sentiment of our market, where we had, you know, the dumps and the FUD recently, which I can't believe it, but and now
dude, I'd be so curious to see what it looks like without the FUD in the ecosystem, what this chart would look like.
Because these would just be little dumps. They wouldn't. It's
supposed to be like this.
Monster dumps.
Right. It's supposed to look like that to a degree, right? Like based off. I mean, no chart's supposed to look like anything, but based with the tokenomics and the different incentives of when to sell, when to buy, opportunities to trade it, you know, you would imagine it to look like this, but without the FUD. I mean, again, with dark having ended up proving to have been a better hold. Not saying it's a better token, but just saying a better hold than even pulled during that downturn. Like you lost less if you stayed in dark. What would that have looked like without the FUD? You know?
This is.
Sage
I think this
green?
is it. I think I found. Yeah, I totally agree with that. It would be interesting to see what this would be just normal if the chart was just going
Exactly.
sideways or dead or whatever. Like, what would this be? It would be interesting. This is
Exactly.
what is scratching at the edge of my brain, I think, is you see this pattern turn out. Like, I put these up like here. Like the
Yeah.
second day I put the smiley faces, right? I had the smiley faces marking this.
Yep.
Then I changed to the bulls and bears so it's easier
Genius,
for
yeah.
people to understand. But the way that this follows, if this chart in the next 45 days does the same thing where it's up, down, 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 people are gonna start thinking that we're clairvoyant.
Yeah.
They're gonna start thinking that our chart is telling the future,
Yep.
a psychic chart, if you will.
Yep.
Right? But yeah, that's crazy. And again, people are still minting. People are minting
They're
that.
minting like crazy, man.
They're minting that right here. We're up to 140 now. We were at 130 something when we started the stream.
That's crazy, man.
So people are minting the evil address, and they're minting for themselves to get in on the next set of lotteries and to lock in. Obviously, you've got 9 days and 20 hours to lock in a good rate with the treasury.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm out of time. It's time for me to stop being Crypto Max and
be husband Max.
Start trying to be husband Max for a while. I've got a bunch of onboards coming over to my house tomorrow that are all trying to figure out what's going on with this bull market. So tomorrow afternoon, I got a bunch of people coming over. We're going to sit down. I'm going to show them how to stake and how to mint and where they're at. We're going to have them dump the crappy tokens and pick up some good ones. Ooh, I could make the HH Psychic. Okay, well, we don't have to make HH Psychic. Okay.
That would be wild, dude. If Heavy Hitler was psychic. Heavy Hitler was psychic.
Do people understand there are only 1 million coins? No, they don't. People think that the evil address has the ability to mint.
Yeah, they don't.
They're asking that, and I understand the confusion. People are also asking, if I vaporize my fuel cell, do I get my DART back? Nope.
A little bit.
Nope.
Like the amount that's in there.
Well, if you vaporize in the first 45 days, you get nothing.
Well, J1s have stuff in them.
Yeah, J1s have a little bit, just
J2s,
dust in them right now.
Yeah, dust, 0.0265.
This is like a one-way street. It's going into the black hole and swelling up, and we are really honestly trying to keep as much air in that balloon as possible. And the little lottery giveaways are just little like ways to get people's attention and get them coming in. And it's great. It's icing on the cake. The cake is the treasury. The lottery is the icing.
Dude, and the thing is, it's again I think we've said this. If we haven't, then we're giving a little secrets away. But one of the biggest goals of this project was to basically attract gamblers and trick them into being wealthy savers. You know, like the lotteries are like, oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. But dude, those fuel cells, the yield is crazy.
Yeah, like I said, imagine you got paid in Bitcoin just by holding it. You hold Bitcoin and you put it into you minted it into an NFT, and then that NFT collected Bitcoin forever.
Yeah,
pretty good. Hex Monkey says Quinn Emanuel has like the highest win rate of big firms in the USA, and that's just one of the firms on his dream team. It's bananas.
Yep.
Lots of love and fire from Smo. So jump in our Telegram, keep an eye on that. You guys might want to, if you guys are thinking about picking up some more dark, you might want to pick that up before tomorrow.
Is that how the kids do hearts these days, dude?
It might come back down, but it might get a little higher. That's a cool looking heart.
That's how kids do them these days. They got rid of this, and now it's like now they do. It looks like
now they think they're crits.
Yeah, it looks like like blood. It looks like they're. I don't know how to do it. I did it for second heart.
I see it. I see it. That's good. That's good.
There we go.
I gotta go change my clothes.
Give one of these to Jamie.
I will give one of those to Jamie. She'll wonder if I'm having a stroke.
You're having seizures.
And I'm like, dude, don't sleep on dark, guys. Don't sleep on dark, and do not sleep on this mint. This mint, like I said, I think is going to go down as the biggest mint in history.
Big words, baby. Big words, man.
It's pretty easy to beat 116 knowing what I know about the whales and the evil address,
Right.
things like that. But the third is not as easy to beat 116
Exactly.
or even to catch up to 116. So I think we just got a hint by Dark today. I didn't say that.
Whoa. He was talking about vaporizing fuel cells, and now he's talking about buying Dark.
I was just saying, if you are trying to acquire Dark, today might be a good day before some news and some crazy shit, some positive shit happens this next week. I'm saying there might be some news for us. There might be some news for Pulse Chain. There might be some stuff, and there might just be a couple people that just come back in and start picking up Pulse and Hex off the floor, and that's going to crank our whole ecosystem.
So are you saying that that there might be some rumors? Is that what you're saying?
There might be some rumors, but I'm just saying I think that not only is Dark going to have a good week,
right?
I think Pulse is also going to have a good week or two.
No, I know what I'm saying.
Days, during this minting window, I think it's going to be very synchronistic and fortuitous and serendipitous. Things just seem to be lining up with this chart that we made. This 45-day cycle, it just seems to work. How many points to no longer be an informant? Go ahead.
Remember, there's just fill in the blanks. Blank the rumor, blank the news, right?
Sorry, I had to get an anime update. Say that again.
Oh, gotcha. Blank the rumor, blank the news.
It's not anime update.
Sorry. It's Squid Game. Squid Game update. I apologize.
Is there a new Squid Game?
There's a new series, a new season.
It's out?
It's out.
Dude.
So,
yeah.
How many points to no longer be an informant? 3,333. You need 3,333 points to get out of being an informant and be a technician.
Yep.
Buy Dark and vaporize your fuel cells. Patrick is encouraging. What are you talking about? I got to go change. I love you guys.
Okay.
I might stream tonight if I do another sleepy time stream like I did last night. I just did a real short one and updated people what was going on. But I might come on and play some music on X and chill with you guys. So
nice.
Keep your eyes out, peeled for that. And I'm gonna go do my husband's stuff.
Do it. Love you, bro.
Right. Love you. Talk to you later.
Ciao.